Hi, welcome to another video tutorial looking at the Evidence for Learning app version 2.0. In this tutorial we'll walk through the menu, the settings and some of the features, but be sure to check out the other tutorials for more detail. Okay, let's take a look. The menu button is in the top left, and the first item in the menu is the user guide. And this has some useful getting started info, and at the bottom there are two links, one to our services team and one to our YouTube channel for more tutorials. Okay, next up we have the settings page, and this is where you can personalise the data in your app. You can add your students, and you can add them one by one, or you can import a batch of students by pasting the contents of a CSV file into the space provided. And there's a link to a web page that tells you how to do all that. You can add classes, and you can set which students are in those classes, and then you can set up your subjects. You can add date ranges, and these can be your terms or your semesters, half terms, academic years. You can also add comment templates, and these are a great way of saving you time typing the same text over and over. And in the framework section you can specify which curriculum frameworks you want to link your evidence to. The app comes with a whole bunch already installed, but you can delete any you don't want, and you can create your own frameworks, and you can also import frameworks from our framework library, and there's a link through to that on this screen. You can set up a default framework. If you're only using one, that saves a bit of time. And then lastly, the passcode access can be enabled, which will help unauthorized access. Okay, so next up in the menu we've got the evidence section, where we can add evidence. We can look at our drafts, and our drafts are evidence which we haven't quite finished putting together yet. And let's open up one of those pieces of evidence, and you can see the new capture evidence screen that we've got in version 2.0. You can see we've tried to make much better use of the iPad screen. And then we can look at published evidence, where we have finished putting all the evidence together, or we can look at everything, which shows us the drafts and the published. And next up in the menu is the reports section, and make a report. So step 1, let's filter the evidence. Only published evidence is included in reports, but you can add additional filters with dates, class, student, subject. We then choose which order the evidence is going to be sorted in when it comes out in the report. We can choose date or by subject. And if we need to, we can tap settings to give the report a name, a template, a font and so on. So for now, let's filter one of our students, Lucy, and then we tap the next button in the top right, which takes us through to our final selection page, where we can fine-tune the evidence and include or exclude certain pieces depending on our preferences. And then hit Make PDF to produce our PDF file. So here is our sample learning journey for Lucy. Okay, and next on the menu we've got All Reports. Now, as the name suggests, this lists all reports that have been created on this device. Now, if we tap on one of these, the one we've just made, you can see there's an action button in the top right that lets us export to Dropbox, Google Drive, via email, and in fact other apps that have been installed on this device. Then below that in the report section we've got Purchase Report Credits, which is our store for adding more report credits. Then we've got Group Activities, and this is just another way of organising and working with evidence. And then below that we've got School Subscription, where you can link this device to your school subscription account. Okay, that about covers most of the main features, so we'll leave the introduction there. We hope you like what you've seen, and we hope you share with your friends and colleagues. Take a look at the other tutorials, and don't forget to follow us on Twitter and like our Facebook page. Thank you very much.